Hey there YouTube, Mr. Crying99 here, giving you some transfer talk over the last couple of days. This is all from the BBC Sport website. So first, on the 1st of January, we have Chris Wood moving from West Brom to Leicester on an undisclosed. Next, George Porto moving from Burnley to Colchester on a loan. Connor Newton, who plays for Newcastle, team for Iceport. Got the t-shirt there, probably leave that in every video the next whenever month. So he's anyway, Connor Newton moved from Newcastle St Mirren on a loan. Next, David Lucas from Birmingham to Fleetwood on an undisclosed. Danny Higginbotham moving from Stoke to Sheffield United on a free. Sheffield United are my second team as I was born there, but live in Newcastle. Michael Harriman from QPR to Wickham on a loan. Mizesh Girio, I think that's pronounced, free agent to Fleetwood. Gareth Evans from Rotherham to Fleetwood on a free. Latif Elford Aliou from Bury to Crawley on a free. Kevin Dawson, free agent to Yeovil. Carl Darlow, Nottingham Forest to Wolves on a loan. Leon Clark Charlton to Coventry on a loan. And that's 1st of January. Next was 2nd. Our first player here is Daniel Sturridge. I'd like to just have a little talk about him, as I watched the interview, his first interview with Liverpool FC, and he said that his best position is a striker, even though he's been playing as a right winger for Chelsea recently. So he wants to play as a striker for Liverpool, even though they already have Luis Suarez, who is a clearly much more proven goal scorer and vastly experienced and arguably better as a striker. So I expect Brendan Rodgers to be playing Sturridge on the right wing and Suarez up front really. Next we have Paddy Madden from Carlisle to Yeovil, undisclosed amount. Josh King from Manchester United to Blackburn on an undisclosed. Angelo Henriquez from Manchester United to Wigan on a loan. Stephen Gregory, free agent to Gillingham, and Lee Frecklington, Peterborough to Rotherham on the undisclosed. The 2nd of January, and I move to the 3rd of January. And the first player we have is Lawrence Wilson, free agent to Accrington Stanley. Dominic Samuel from Reading to Colchester on a loan. Brett Pittman moving from Bristol City to Bournemouth, undisclosed. Jamie Murphy moving from Motherwell to Sheffield United, undisclosed. And I heard from Jamie Murphy that he really wants to do well at Sheffield United so he can get in the Scottish national team. I just hope that Sheffield United get in the championship now, because last season really the end was a disgrace, especially from, you know, Ched Evans. Next we have Adam Morgan from Liverpool to Rotherham on a loan. Stephen McLaughlin, I think I'm saying it right, from Derry City to Nottingham Forest on an undisclosed. Isaiah McLeod, I don't know how to say that. Moving from Portsmouth to MK Dons on the free. Mark McChrystal, I think I'm saying that right, no idea. Moving from Tranmere to Bristol Rovers on the free. Sean Maguire from Waterford United to West Ham on the undisclosed. Patrick Casanova moving from Leeds to Ipswich on a loan. Sam Hoskins moving from Southampton to Stevenage on a loan. And Chris Birchall, free agent to Port Vale. Now that's the 3rd of January. We move on to the 4th. The first player is Darren Ward moving from Millwall to Swindon on a free. Next one, best one for me out of all these, Mathieu Debuchy moving from Lyon to Newcastle, undisclosed, but it's about 5 million, which is a fantastic sign as he's a proven right back, French international, very experienced. He's just going to absolutely sort out the diabolical defence that we've had these past weeks, months really now, which is very worrying. Being 15th is not very good, especially when you have such good players like Ben Arthur and Kabay. Unfortunately they're injured, so they can't really do much about it, but Debuchy should be able to help us and maybe force Danny Simpson to do something, either leave or leave really. That's all we can do. Anyway, next one, Joe Cole from Liverpool to West Ham on a free, which I imagine is very good for all four parties concerned, as he is like a West Ham player. You know, he started at West Ham, gone back to West Ham. Fans will love him, club will love him, they all love him. Anyway, that's the end of all those transfers. Obviously there's other ones which haven't really officially been confirmed, I don't think. Oh no, we've got a couple more. The biggest one, probably the biggest one of all of these, Demba from Newcastle to Chelsea. Honestly, I just say thank God really that we did something. I mean, it's better to get rid of him than have his release clauses looming over us and having him, you know, taking up wages and demanding more wages. And he can move if he wants to get more money. Probably will start with Chelsea because Torres is really on his last legs now, and this really does show that Torres does not have much of a future. I mean, Demba is about the same age. It's not like Demba 21 and not quite ready for first team action. I mean, he's been starting for Newcastle and he's scored, I think, 13 goals already, second highest goal scorer, and scored 16 last season. I mean, I think the arrival of Cisse put him up a bit, and maybe Cisse will start scoring some more goals now because of Demba departure. Anyway, that'll be interesting. And the last one we have is Lee Fowler from Fleetwood to Doncaster on the undisclosed. So I will be back later, I think. I don't know if there's any point in, if there's nothing else new, I won't come back later. But that is all for today. Oh, and I'll leave you with a couple of, you know, interesting things, such as Balotelli attacking Mancini, Kevin Prince Boateng being racially abused at a match against Pro Patria, I think they're called, friendly match, and he kicked the ball at the fans and stormed off, which is very good for him. And he gets huge support from really everybody apart from UEFA and FIFA. So a bunch of prats really. And also Schneider. Possibility of going to QPR. I don't say anymore. Anyway, see you later.